Hello everyone and welcome back to Brink of Speed. Today we will be discussing the fact that GM is taking paid-for Corvettes from the Bowling Green assembly plant to Michigan. But why would they be doing this? All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I am on the MS Solutions where you can win a 2024 Corvette Z06 plus $20,000. Now, for those of you who do not know what MS is, it's multiple sclerosis, and I've definitely known a couple of people in my lifetime who have had this, and it is awful. So this is going to a really great cause. This is how you would donate. You would click on one of these tickets. It shows Brink 25, and because you are a watcher of Brink of Speed, you get 25% more for your money. Enter your information here, hit continue. It'll ask for your credit card information and you buy the tickets right there. But again, what a great cause. What an absolutely beautiful Z06 this is. It is Arctic white with the red interior, black wheels, and red calipers. Just make sure to click on my link that is in the description and the pinned comment below. So good luck, everyone. I cannot wait to see who wins. So on top of everything else that the Corvette community has had to endure since the birth of the C8 in 2020, now this. What is going on, GM? Why are you secretively swooping into Bowling Green assembly plant and taking fully built C8s back to Michigan? By the way, some of these C8s have already been paid for by their owners. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that GM might not need to do what they are doing, but they need to stop being so secretive about it. So let's jump right into this because I know there are a lot of you out there that this has happened to, but you don't know what to do about it. A few weeks back, I had heard of a few fully built Corvettes that ended up being shipped to Michigan instead of their rightful dealership. I didn't pay too much attention to it because I thought it was probably just a shipping mistake. But fast forward to a few days ago, and Corvette Blogger put up this article. The article shed a whole new light on this matter. It was the first time I had heard what was really going on, which actually surprised me a little. I'm obviously making Corvette content all the time and hadn't seen any comments from anyone stating that their Corvette had been shipped to Michigan. On top of that, no one had said anything on my Octane Hour lives every Wednesday night, which really surprises me. So this was definitely an interesting read to say the least. By the way, this along with all articles discussed in this video will be linked in the description below. To sum this one up, something is happening to a few Corvettes, and it may be a structural issue that is causing GM to bring them to Pontiac, Michigan. Plus, many of these C8s have been paid for already because they are museum delivery cars. Just so everyone understands this, when you pick the museum delivery option, your dealership requires that you pay for the car before you can go pick it up in Bowling Green. So, there are fully built paid-for C8s that have sat in Bowling Green for a few weeks. Then they were transported to Michigan and are now sitting in a lot there. Fast forward to Saturday, and we now have confirmation of exactly where this lot is in Michigan. And now we know there are many more, 80 to 100 C8s in that lot than previously reported. And all thanks go to Craig Hodis from the Mid-Engine Corvette Forum for getting these great pictures of the lot, and to Corvette Blogger for putting out this article. By the way, Craig's C8 is one of those sitting in this lot. Now, let's not forget an article put out by the Mid-Engine Corvette Forum on the 9th of this month that the lot in Bowling Green is overflowing with C8s as well. And a good portion of those C8s are build-shy cars. Build-shy means that they are waiting for one or more parts before they can be shipped. This, in my opinion, is a whole nother issue that is haunting the C8 as well. Now, I'm not trying to jump to any conclusions, but there's obviously something major going on here. Again, like I said in the beginning, from the birth of this new mid-engine C8, GM has been haunted with issues. From strikes to COVID and supply chain problems, you name it, GM has gone through it. In fact, many have often said the C8 is cursed, and while I don't buy into any kind of superstition, more and more is pointing to that statement being true. Let us not forget, though, that this is still a tiny fraction of a percentage of total C8s being built. Nonetheless, it's still affecting real customers who are real people spending a heck of a lot of money on a car they expect to be delivered problem-free. Now, let me give you my thoughts on this matter, and you guys can let me know if I'm thinking correctly or not. Number one, GM needs to stop with the secrecy and be fully open and transparent with these customers. Not only will they not give answers to these customers, they also won't even talk to the dealerships. Maybe they plan to make a statement about this soon, but it's been going on for long enough. They should have already addressed it. Number two, if there really is something majorly wrong with these Corvettes, and if they are to be serviced and fixed, this is a whole other issue. I personally wouldn't want this vet anymore. When you spend $70,000 to $190,000 on these C8s, they better be good to go from the factory, or I wouldn't want it. I personally would want my money back. Number three, GM should call everyone's dealership that they took cars from and offer to let the customer reorder with a brand new fast track allocation. I have no problem with GM doing their due diligence on these C8s, but don't try and pawn them off to the owner after fixing or attempting to fix whatever was wrong with them. GM should buy them back from all the owners who already paid for them. This kind of behavior wouldn't be acceptable no matter what the cost of a brand new car is, but to treat Corvette customers this way is a travesty. What would I do if my C8 was sitting in that lot? I guess I would just be the squeaky wheel. I would call GM every day until I got an answer, but who knows? That may not work either. I'm really not sure what else to do though. You guys let me know what you've done. If you have any new information about what is going on here, please let me know down in the comments below. But that's really going to do it for this video. I sure hope GM resolves this issue ASAP and we get clarification on the matter. Also, if you have a C8 in this lot, let me know what you've done to try and resolve the issue. If you've been able to get some assistance, let everyone know in the comments below. So again, that's going to do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Leave your comments down below. I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you guys out on the road.